Jai Gurudev children. In our previous class we were discussing about houses, right? Yes, house is a place where we live and it keeps us safe from any dangers. And there are two types of houses. Houses made of straw, leaves, sticks, etc. And they are not strong. Such houses are called as Kacha house, which is also known as temporary house. Very good. And the houses made of bricks, cement, wood and iron. And they are strong. Such houses are called as Pakka house, which is also known as permanent house. Very good. Children, one evening Rishi and his friends were returning home from the park. And while returning back on their way, they heard a cry. And it was a puppy that had hurt itself and was crying very badly. Rishi and his friends, they brought the puppy home and took very good care of it. And they made a soft bed in a basket and looked after it. After it grew big, Rishi built this for his dog. Now, what is this, children? What did he build for his dog? What is this, children? Yes, very good. It's a kennel. Now, why did he build a kennel? Why, children? Yes, you're right. Because dogs live in kennel, right? And it's their home. Very good. Now, what is this? Yes, it's a nest. Now, who live in nest? Who lay its eggs in the nest? Yes, it is birds. Birds lay their eggs in the nest, right? Yes. Now, who built this nest for birds, children? Yes, birds. Birds make their nests. Now, what are the things used by birds to make their nests, children? What do they use? Do they also build their nests like us by using cement and bricks? No, right? Yes, then what did they use? Yes, they use sticks, leaves, and hay. Using all those things, they build their nests. Children, do all birds make nests? No. Children, do you know there is a bird called cuckoo? Cuckoo bird lays its eggs in the crow's nest. Now, observe this, children. What is this? Yes, it's a stable. Now, who live in stable? Yes, horse. Because it's their home, right? Yes. Now, who built the stable for horses, children? Did horse build the stable for themselves? No. Then who built this? Yes, human beings. Human beings build stable for horses, right? Yes. Now, what is this? Yes, it's a shed. Now, who live in shed? Yes, cows and buffaloes, right? Okay. Now, who built this shed for cows and buffaloes, children? Did they build shed for themselves? No. It is human beings who build the shed for cows and buffaloes, right? Yes. Now, what is this, children? Yes, it's a beehive. And who live in beehive, children? Yes, it's honeybee. And it's their home, right? How did they build? Children, bees collect nectar from the flowers. Nectar is the sweet liquid that they get it from the flowers. So using that nectar, they build their beehives. What is this, children? Yes, it's a web. Now, who built this web? Who lives in web? Yes, it's spider. Spider live in web, right? So did human beings build web for spiders? No. Then who built this? Yes, it's spider itself who built this web for catching other insects, right? Spider built its web to catch other insects. Now, how did spider build this web, children? Spiders produce a silk thread. So using that silk thread, they build their webs. Now, what is this, children? Yes, it's a rabbit. And rabbit lives in burrow. Very good. Now, who made this burrow for rabbits, children? Who made this burrow? Yes, rabbit itself. They dig the ground and make their homes, right? Yes, and they live under the ground. Yes, very good. And their home is called as burrow. Now, what is this? Yes, it's a tree. Now, who's there on the tree? Yes, monkeys. But why, children? Yes, because monkeys live on the tree, right? Yes, very good. Now, what is this? Yes, it's a crocodile. Now, where do crocodiles live, children? Where do we see them? Yes, we see them sometimes on land and sometimes in water, right? Now, where do they live? On land or water? Yes, you're right. They live both on land and water. Very good. Now, what is this, children? Yes, it is ant hill. Now, who made this ant hill? Yes, ants. Ants make their ant hills, right? For them to live. Yes. And do you know, children? Snakes live in big ant hills made by the ants. Yes. Now, what is this? Yes, it's a frog. Now, where do frogs live? Where do they live, children? Where do you see them? Yes, we see them both on land and water, right? Now, where do they live? Land or water? Yes, they live both on land and water. Seem like crocodile, right? Yes. Now, what is this, children? Yes, it's a snake. Now, what about snake, children? Where do they live? Where do you find them? Yes, we find them both on land and water. Very good. Children, did you observe those animals and their homes? Did you observe carefully, children? Now, what did birds, honeybees, spider, and rabbit did? What did they do? What did they do, children? Yes, they built their own house for them to live, right? Yes. Now what about dog, horse, cow, buffalo and monkeys? What did they do? Did they also build their house? No. Then what did they do? Yes, you're right. They depended on us to build their house, right? Yes. Yes. So the houses that are built by animals for themselves to live, such houses are called as natural or self-made homes. And the houses that are built by humans for the animals to live, such houses are called as man-made homes. So there are two types of houses for animals, natural or self-made homes and man-made homes. Right, children? Yes. But why do animals need a house, children? Why do they need a house? Why, children? Yes, you're right. To get shelter and also to protect themselves from their enemies. Not only enemies, they need to protect themselves from bad weather, right? Yes. So animals are living things like us. Even they too need a safe place to live happily, and also they can protect themselves from bad weather and also from their enemies. Children, our home is important to us, right? Yes, because it keeps us safe and it also protects us from any dangers. Right, children? Yes. Similarly, the homes of all the other living things are also important. Like us, even they protect themselves by staying at their homes. So, let us take care not to damage any homes.